It's the morning of Wednesday, July 28, 2021, and Frankie and I are grading this trail that's going to come around the side of our property. I'm going to flip around the other way to show you where it's headed. All right, and you can really hardly see this. About 10 or 12 years ago, I put a trail in here, and I think you can see it progress down all the way to where there's a piece of wood right down there. But I'm going to flip around because we are working on the grading for this piece for our entry project. So this pipe is going to be the inside radius of the walkway that we're just grading right now. I think that it looks pretty clean. I'm actually doing this for my own self-documentation so that I can see how it was laid out when we end up pulling posts out and taking a look at it after the footing has been cut. We notice that the pipe extends straight through to the walkway that goes to the other side. So I'll continue straight across, and we'll take this walkway real quickly. There's a fork in the road. There's the upper fork that gets us to the patio side of the house. That's the lower patio. And this trail takes us to the end of the property so we can go to the park. Flipping around the other way, let's take a walk this way and see how the pipe lays as well. I have a feeling after about 6 or 8 changes and a whole lot of grading today, I think it's the shape that I want it to be. Once we establish the shape of this walkway, I just have to measure a parallel line over to the right side, and then I can cut a vertical line or a vertical wall to show where the footing will be. Flipping again, where the footing on this side will need to be placed, which is actually going to be a wall for this whole area. So this big pile here we just shoveled out. This is all the material that we just removed in the last, I don't know, 16, 18 hours so that we can get our walkway set up. So from a grade point of view, it's pretty close to about where I want it to be. And I can see there are a couple little humps here. Hey Frankie, why don't you step to one side or the other? Thanks. So I see that there's still a little bit of a hump here, but we're only talking about 1 inch at most. It's kind of surprising. When we first started out, we got big humps. You can see right there's a couple inches, but and there's a tree root that's in the way. But for the most part, I think this has just the right feel. As the wall gets taller, I'm going to grade this out with the Bobcat again. Once we get up to somewhere in this area, this wall is going to become taller than 36 inches. So I'm going to take a spin-off wall and come out this way and create a planter. So that way, none of the walls that we have that we're building are higher than 36 inches, and I don't have to worry about permitting. That is it for today.